everyone, so I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be reviewing the NARS and God Created the Woman palette. It's actually an eye kit because not only does it come with a palette, but it also comes with an eye primer and a small eyeshadow brush, but we'll get to that later. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It comes with 6 different shadows. It comes with a really big mirror on top. On the back it has the name of the palette, which you can see on top. It's called And God Created the Woman. It's kind of an awkward name to say, especially during a tutorial because it is so long. But I have pictures of the eyeshadow swatches that I will be putting throughout the video. And yeah, let's start with the eyeshadows first. Like I said, it comes with 6 different eyeshadows. And if you wanted to know the amount of product you get, each little eyeshadow pot is 0.03 ounces. So with these 6 different eyeshadows, you do get a range of different finishes. You get some nice frosty shimmery ones, you get some matte ones, and you also get just some nice glittery ones. So starting with this one right up here, this is called Alhambra, and it's just a really beautiful highlight color with some peach undertones to it. And here is a swatch for that one. Hopefully you can see how iridescent it is. It is absolutely gorgeous. And then the next one up here is called Bellissima. It is a matte, cool-toned taupe color. Then here is a swatch of that right here. And the last color on the top row is called Kalahari. It's just a gorgeous metallic taupe color with some peach undertones to it. And this eyeshadow is really the only one out of all of them that is a little bit chalky and powdery. So I would be careful when applying this eyeshadow with a brush onto your eyelids, that after you apply it on, you just take a finger and tap the eyeshadow in so no product will fall on your face. So these are the 3 swatches for the top eyeshadows. As you can tell, the top 3 are a lot lighter than the bottom 3, so they can be used as a highlighter or an all-over lid color. And now moving on to the bottom row. This first one right here is called Galapagos, and it's a really nice warm toned chocolate color with some golden flakes of glitter in it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the glitter in my camera, but hopefully you will. Maybe you can tell on my finger, but it's just a really nice warm toned brown color. And then the next color right here is called Coconut Grove, and then this is another matte color, and it's a really dark, cool tone brown color, almost like a grayish brown. As you can tell, it's really, really dark. It's so pigmented. They are all actually really pigmented. And as you can tell, Coconut Grove is a lot more cooler toned than Galapagos. And then the last color right here is called Night Clubbing, and actually in camera it looks like it has a greenish tint to it, but when you swatch it, it just comes off as a black color. And this one actually has a lot of glitter flakes in it, and they are multicolored glitter flakes. You've got some gold, some greens, some pinks and reds in there. So here is the live swatch for this color. And to me, it just comes off as a black color. It might have just a little tiny hint of green to it, but nothing you can really tell unless you look up really, really close to it. So here are the swatches for the bottom row. So I really love this entire palette. I think all of the eyeshadows are so extremely pigmented, and they last really all day long. One time I wore this when I was going out at night, and I was kind of rubbing the very outer corner of my eye because it was a little bit itchy all night. And when I looked in the mirror later that night after I'd been rubbing it, nothing came off. Like literally nothing smudged and nothing came off. And I think that is also partly due to the primer that I use, but really these eyeshadows are totally amazing. And I'm pretty sure all 6 of these eyeshadows are part of NARS's permanent single eyeshadow pot. So if you only like 1 or 2 colors out of the palette and hate the rest, you don't have to spend the money on this palette. You can just go and buy the single pot eyeshadows in the colors that you like. I ordered this off of Sephora online, and I'm not sure if it's in actual Sephora stores yet since I haven't gone to the mall in a really long time. And the entire kit retails for $59, but Sephora says it's a $105 value. And sorry if I'm looking over there. I have my laptop up so I can see some of the information on the Sephora website. But yeah, when you order this, you automatically get free shipping because it's over $50. And I know it might seem kind of pricey. $59 is a lot for such a small eyeshadow palette, but I honestly think it is worth it. If you have the money to spend on this palette, then I would really recommend it because the eyeshadows are just such a great quality, and since they are so pigmented, just a little bit goes a long way, so they will last you a really long time. However, if you do own the Urban Decay Naked 1 or Naked 2 palette, or even the Naked Basics palette, then you might actually just want to go into an actual Sephora store so you can swatch all of these eyeshadows just to make sure that none of these eyeshadows are similar to the ones in your Urban Decay Naked 1 or 2 palettes. So I'm actually wearing most of the palette on my eyes right now, especially in the very outer corner of my eyes, and I actually use this palette in another tutorial that is already uploaded onto my channel, so I'll put a link somewhere right here in the video and you can click on that and you can go see how the eyeshadows look while I'm applying them on my lids. So then moving on, I'll talk a little bit about the packaging, although there's not really that much to talk about because it's their signature NARS packaging. This is the same packaging you would get for any of their blushes or their eyeshadows, even like the single and like the double eyeshadow duos. It's just a really nice sturdy material, and it's very luxurious feeling. You know, it feels expensive. It doesn't feel cheap at all, and it definitely feels like even if you drop the palette once or twice, which I still wouldn't recommend, but even if you just did accidentally drop it, the eyeshadows wouldn't break in this container at all. The only downside about the packaging is because it is a black color, if you get some eyeshadow or some makeup on your fingers and you touch it, you're gonna get some fingerprints on it. And yeah, so this is the first thing that comes in the eye kit, and then the second thing that comes with it is this small sample size of NARS's eyeshadow primer. I'll just show you what the applicator looks like. It's just a really nice small doe foot applicator, and as you can see, the product comes off as white and it is just so nice and smooth and blendable. It's not sticky at all, and it's also not oily feeling, which is really nice. And I've never tried the NARS eyeshadow primer before, but I've heard a lot of good things about this. I know Miss Glamorazzi, she raves about this because she has really oily eyelids, and she says that she uses this NARS eyeshadow primer religiously, and it helps the eyeshadows to not crease, and it sticks on all day long. So yeah, and the amount of product you get in this is 0.09 ounces. And the final thing you get with the set is this small NARS brush, and it's just a really fluffy, soft, regular eye shading brush. This says it is the number 3 eyeshadow brush. I actually use this brush to apply my brow bone highlight, and you can see that in the tutorial for this look when I upload it. The only thing about this is that it is a little bit thick. This is the side of it, and you can see how thick that is. So yeah, with this kind of big fluffy brush, I wouldn't recommend that you use this to pack on eyeshadows on your lid unless you do have a large amount of lid space, but I don't, so I would probably use this just for like blending. So if I had to rate this kit a 1 out of 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, I'll probably rate this a 9.5. This is basically the perfect eye kit in my opinion. Like, you just get such a nice range of finishes for the eyeshadows, and you get a nice range of light to dark eyeshadows. You have your highlight color in here, you have your blending crease color in here, you have some really dark colors that you can even use for eyeliner. I think this palette is just really the whole package, you know, like everything you need is in here. So I think from now on, whenever I am traveling, this is the only eyeshadow palette that I will probably take with me, because I can really create like a natural daytime look, and I can also create a dark, dramatic, smoky nighttime look. So if you're looking at this palette on Sephora and you're just really not sure if you want to buy it or not, I really recommend this. I think this palette is amazing, and I don't think you will regret buying this at all. Yeah, that is basically all I have to say about the NARS's new And God Created the Woman eye kit. If you have any other questions about this set that I didn't address in the video at all, then you can comment down below, or you can send me a message and hopefully I can help you out with that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!